Aloha, and welcome to Survivor Corona, the ultimate lockdown. Have one of your friends perhaps made you a promise and they didn't keep it? Like they said, we will play soccer with you, and they never did. Or your sister said, I will help you to bake cookies, and she never did. I know from experience that that's not nice. But God's Word is a book full of promises. And how God kept that promises. I think about Abraham. God promised Abraham a son. And only years after he made that promise, little Isaac was born. Hannah prayed in the temple, and the priest came to her, and he asked her if she was drunk, and she said, no, sir, I'm just praying to God and asking him to give me a child. And the priest said, God will give you a son. He promised that to her, and a year later, little Samuel was born. And I think of this wonderful promise in Zechariah 9, where God says, rejoice, rejoice, people of Zion. Shout for joy, you people of Jerusalem. Look, your king is coming to you. He comes triumphant and victorious, but humble, and riding on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey. And many, many, many years later, the promise came true. And Jesus entered Jerusalem on a donkey. And the people were shouting, Hosanna, Hosanna, praise the King. And they throw their clothes down, praising God. And again, God kept his promises. This week we are going to look a little bit at Easter. And when we celebrate Easter, it's not only Jesus who died for our sins on the cross, but we are also celebrating a God that kept his promises. And I want to challenge you to shout it out, that God keep his promises. Take a picture of or take a video of yourself and say, God keep his promises. And then you send it to your friends. Aloha.